everybody doing? It is time for the weekly forecast. Ba-doom boom. As you all can see, I have a bit of a different view going on here. I'm working off my phone again temporarily until I get my equipment upgraded. So I can't really get the cards in the video. My equipment situation is being put on hold for right now. So anywho, weekly forecast, man. All signs, every last one of you. We're going to go from Aries to Pisces, little mini reading for each one. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to do the vibe check and the advice is what I'm going to do here. If you would like information on how to schedule a personal reading, you already know what to do, man. Look in the description box of the video. Everything you need to know is all down there. All right, and yes, that is the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. You got to look in the description box of the video. So anywho, how y'all doing, man? Let's start it off with Aries. I'm going to go in order, y'all. In order. Aries, what important messages do we have? Vibe check between you and the person that you're dealing with. Whoa, oh, two of them jumped out for you here. The Death reverse. Could be a Scorpio and the Page of Cups. This looks like reconciliation energy to me. Could be a water sign you're dealing with, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. But yeah, this definitely looks like reconciliation energy. I know I got people that watch me who read the tarot. What does that tell you? What's that tell you? Communication. Somebody wants to communicate with the intention of hopefully rekindling an old flame, a reconciliation. Who knows if that's what's going to go down, but we'll see. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 2 more. The Queen of Cups reversed. 2 of Cups reversed. Strength card. I feel like you're holding yourself back from this person. Oh yeah, you may want to. Thank you, Boston Bay, for that super chat. Appreciate it. You may want to, but I think a lot of you are holding yourselves back from this here. Okay. And we got Andrew. Thank you for that super chat. Greatly appreciate y'all. So the person you're dealing with is very, very upset, but I feel like they're willing to play dirty here, dude. I'm seeing some foul play. This was, in the past, it was a very toxic connection. I think that you would rather avoid toxicity, you know, as badly as you want to. Could be a Pisces. I have Pisces, Leo, and Scorpio, and Libra, okay? Could be anybody, though. Y'all know this. So this is one of those types of things. I know I say this a lot, but for some of you, it was an on and off thing, okay? But even if it wasn't on and off, you know that if you start playing the on and off game, that's what it's going to turn into, you know? And as much as you want to, as much as you have part of you saying, man, I really want to, you know, it's like, I can't, you know? And I think this person's very willing to do almost whatever it takes, okay? They'll probably lie, manipulate you. 5 of Swords, that's playing dirty, boy. Oh, yeah. You're holding yourself back, though. It's no secret. I don't really think that it's a secret. How you feel about this situation and what your intentions are here. And here's the cool thing, though. You're not really losing sleep over this quite like you used to be. Not really. It may have bothered you for quite some time and been a pain in the ass. But now, okay, you're coming to terms with the way things are a little bit better, but you're still having to hold yourself back, okay? That Queen of Cups in the reverse there. Let's see who that is. 3 of Swords. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you, but you are still heartbroken about this, but you don't want to open up and reveal that, okay? Some of you know you're dealing with a person that if you let them know your weakness, they're going to take it and run. And you know this. You know that they're looking for your weakness. They're poking at it. They're picking and poking at that weakness, you know? And the minute they find out what it is, they're going to take it and run with it, you know? Thank you, Brittany, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. What advice do we have for Aries? Now let's look at the most likely outcome and advice. Let's do that. I'm going to mix them both up. Most likely outcome and advice here. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Ace of Cups. Ooh, this is something new happening here. Okay. Something new happening. Yeah, I really think you're just going to kind of remain closed off to this past person here. You're going to kind of remain closed off to the past person. So it's not worth the conflict. It's not worth the drama. And a lot of you know this. And I think you're already doing what it is that you need to be doing, what you need to be doing. And that is, do not let them know where your soft spot is. I'm not saying don't be vulnerable. I'm saying be picky and choosy who you open up to, because there are lots and lots and lots of emotional and psychological vampires out there. And the minute they know, they're looking for it. They're poking at it. They're picking and poking and picking and poking. And the minute they get a reaction out of you, they got you. They got you, you know? This is what I'm going to play on then. I'm going to play on that. And I'm going to use it to basically turn you into my little puppet, you know? It's not worth the drama. It's not worth the conflict. Focus on new things coming in here. Relinquish the past and do not hold on to a grudge. I know that's easier said than done, but that doesn't make it impossible. Okay, the level of healing that you do now will greatly determine the vibration. Well, of course, it determines the vibration, but it'll determine the success rate of things coming in. That's carving out your pathway moving forward. Okay? Okay, I think Aries has something new coming in, but you got to clear this past stuff up first. You got to clear the past stuff up first and heal from that. Or else you're just going to keep repeating that cycle over and over and over. Anyway, how about Taurus? Taurus. What important messages do we have for Taurus next week? Vibration check between you and your person of interest. King of Cups reversed. Ba-dum-bum. Emotional immaturity. Somebody here's very emotionally immature. Could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. A little bit emotionally closed off, you know. Doesn't really want to reveal exactly how they feel for whatever reason. 2 more shuffles. 2 more. Ooh, the Sun card. Cool. That's good. Some of you are dealing with an Aries. Okay. You're starting a new cycle here. Yes, new things coming in, old things phasing out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So yeah, I think you're, for the most part, when it comes to this past energy here, you got something new coming in. Okay. And I see potential for success here, but this past energy though is still nipping at you. Still nipping at you. Okay. The person you're dealing with, they got that 5 of Wands right there, but the Page of Swords is in the reverse, okay? So it's hard to say. Some of you already know that any communication will probably end up resulting in conflict and arguments. So I feel like with the Page of Swords reversed, you're not really opening communication. You're not allowing yourself to get involved in the drama, okay? They feel like they wasted their time. They feel like they wasted their time, okay? Could be an Aries. I have 2 Aries cards here. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. Lovers in the reverse. See this? The thing about it is this connection has served its purpose. Okay? There's lots of, like, say you come to me for a personal reading and you ask about reconciliation. The first thing I look at is the nature of the spiritual connection. It's the very first thing I will even look at, okay? The reason being is because some connections, not all of them, some of them, the whole plan before you even came together was to come together and then separate. You know? Because we humans care about nothing but romance, a lot of times the other side will dress something up as a love romantic situation in order to make it happen. Because, you know, if it's not love and romance, we just don't really care about it. We don't pay attention to it. You know what I mean? So I really feel like the whole plan from the get-go was for you all to come together. And now the connection has served its purpose, okay? It has served its purpose. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. Okay, but you have new things coming in here. And I think that you learned a lot from this past situation here. You learned a lot. You're using the knowledge and wisdom from this last situation to help you be more successful in it. But you're still up in your head. You're still up in your head, not really 100% sure whether or not you want to go through that new door. Still kind of trying to figure this out and plan it out logically, you know? That's kind of a cliffhanger, isn't it? Kind of a cliffhanger here. The person you're dealing with is still pissed off at you. They're still angry at you, blaming you. But I'm trying to see some type of action or movement. I'm not really seeing action, movement, or communication. I'm really not. I was trying to find it. I was pulling cards like, let me see some sort of something. Just kind of a cliffhanger here. It kind of feels like it's looming in the silence, you know? Let's see the most likely outcome in the advice. Ooh, that Emperor energy keeps showing its face there. Most likely outcome and the best advice for Taurus. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, see, you're too guarded, man. And Page of Swords reversed again. Yeah. I think you still got your eye on this person, though, don't you? Don't lie, Taurus. Yeah, you do. It's all good. It happens. Just don't let it drive you nuts, man. Let me tell you. Oh, yeah. See, you got new things coming in. New things. Nine of Cups. Beautiful. Some of you just want to take this time and assign yourself some alone time. Very powerful. That's a very good thing to do. So others of you just want to straight up be single. Like, look, I ain't trying to mess with that right now, but new things are coming in. Magician reversed. Eight of Cups. Yeah, see, you're walking away. And I think that the best thing for you to do right now is to just take a break. Take a break and say to yourself, so what is it that I want? Because a lot of you are having new options available to you right now. What is it that I want? Some of you haven't spent any time to yourself in a really, really, really long time. So take that into consideration. What do I really want? Do I want to jump right into a new connection? And, or do I want to take this time to breathe, to get to know me, to be able to live life on my own terms, to be able to make myself my number one priority for once, This is one card away from the Ten of Cups, and that's not done by accident. It's not done by accident. Okay, the difference between service to self, service to others is that service to self people are of service to only self. Okay, if you want to be of service to others and do it successfully, it behooves you to be of service to yourself too. All right, how about Gemini? What do we got for Gemini this week, universe? What do we got for Gemini? Gemini. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oop, there we go. Okay. Eight of Wands reversed. Could be blocked communication. I think somebody wants to communicate, though. Somebody wants to communicate, but it may be blocked. Either that or just being ignored or turned down, How about 3? Shuffle. 1, 2, and 3. High Priestess reversed, okay. Could be a Taurus for some of you. Okay, the person you're dealing with is, I think this person's very unstable, Yep, emotionally codependent too. I think this person's afraid of stability. That's the weird thing here. Check this out. Hear me out on this. I don't know how many of you watch my other channel, but I just touched on this on a video I uploaded this morning on there, where you can get comfortable in a toxic cycle, So this kind of feels like the type of situation where this person is so comfortable and so accustomed to instability, to toxic situations, to manipulation and abuse and things like that, that whenever there's something that comes along and it's actually good, they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to react to it. I don't even know how to react to somebody who actually treats me right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm seeing here. There's still some negativity that you're holding on to as well, but I think that's the main issue here, Gemini. This really feels like you were actually bringing something to the table that was worthwhile, weren't you? Oh yeah, I actually have good intentions. And I think you're dealing with somebody here that wouldn't even know good intentions if it slapped them in the face and kicked them in the ass, Never met anybody with good intentions. I don't even know what to do with that type of energy, So that right there, I really feel like the person you're dealing with here could be an Aries. I have Taurus. Yeah, Aries or Taurus, but it could be anybody. You know this. They have a lot of insecurity issues. This person's very, very insecure. Very insecure. And that could manifest into them trying to take that out on you, You know how people are really, really insecure, so the first thing they try to do is they try to project it onto you, and they try to take it out on you and stuff like that. And I still see that you're a little bit pissed off, man. I think they want to communicate with you, though, but you got Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords both reversed. Eight of Wands reversed could be blocked, completely blocked here. And I think you've made up your mind. You ain't up in your head wondering, oh, shoulda, coulda, woulda, what if, no. I think this is a definite final decision that you're making here for sure. Yep, see, Eight of Swords, there was a lot of red flags that you ignored at the start of this right here, And you've come to your senses. Definitely come to your senses, okay? You knew it from the get-go, and it happens to all of us, dude. Every last one of us. I'd be a lying-ass sumbitch if I told you that I've never done it. Oh, yeah, we've all done that. We've seen the red flags. Your intuition is screaming, but you're like, nah, let's sweep that under the rug, you know? So you come to your senses now, though. You learned a lot. What's the most likely outcome in the advice for Gemini? Okay, Eight of Pentacles reversed, yeah. This isn't something that you want to work on. Ain't wasting my time, man. Thank you, D, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Three of Swords reversed. See, you're actually healing. Beautiful, Gemini. I love that. I love it. Actually healing here. Last shuffle. Boom! Ah! Okay. Man, everybody's got new stuff coming in, dude. Everybody's got new stuff coming in. Yeah, see? Yeah, you got new stuff coming in here. I do think that there is going to eventually end up being an attempted reconciliation, but like I said, this is so, like, you're so beyond that. If anything, I know you all have heard me talk about this a lot. Thank you, Quentin, for that super chat. Appreciate it. You'll be tested. Okay, you're going to be tested. You will face a test every single time it's time for you to level up. Every time. Every time. There is no exception to that. When it's time for you to move on to the next level, you will be given a test every time, okay? And I do think that's going to, but I think you'll pass this test with flying colors. I think you're so far beyond that. It's, you know, just a fart in the wind to you now, basically, you know. Still stinks a little bit, but, I mean, I'm moving past it. You know what I mean? So, you do have something new coming in, though, okay? So the best advice here is to take a break and allow yourself to relax. I said this to somebody last night on the Pisces video. They said, why don't you talk more about the new thing that's coming in? Because that is the last thing you need to be worried about right now. You need to be worried about the frequency you're on when that new thing gets here. That's your number one priority, okay? That's your number one priority. Don't ignore any red flags. That doesn't mean if there's a red flag, red flags are not necessarily automatic deal breakers. They don't have to be, but they need to be addressed. If a red flag pops up, whoa, hold up, yo, red flag, we got to talk about this, you know? Just because there's a red flag doesn't mean you need to cut and run, but it doesn't need to be ignored either, you know what I'm saying? So just start addressing red flags. Red flags pop up, yeah, we got to address that before we move forward, you know what I mean? Maybe we can work through this. You dig what I'm saying? All righty, Cancer. Do we have any Cancerians? Cancer, whoa. A couple of them fell on the floor here. Oh, what fell on the floor for Cancer? Ooh, the Hermit reversed and the Eight of Wands. Some of you, I know this isn't everybody, but some of you are picking up and traveling. Okay, it could be a person at a distance from you here. I have Virgo. Let's get 3 shuffles for Cancer. Ooh, and the Cancer card just popped up there. Thank y'all for the positive feedback. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. I'm grateful for you guys. I really am. Boom. Hangman reversed. Ooh. Communication. Uh-oh. Unfinished business. Definitely unfinished business from something that was very, I think the person you're dealing with here, there's some obsession here, okay? So this is very, very unhealthy. You could be dealing with somebody who had some drug and alcohol problems. But that devil energy can manifest as anything. It can drugs, alcohol, sex addiction, gambling addictions, even emotional codependency addictions, you know? Oh yeah. But I do see communication happening here, but I don't really know where it's going. I don't really know. I don't really think you're waiting around on this person. I don't think so. You may be a little bit, possibly. Cancer, I ain't gonna lie, dude. This spread is all over the place, dude. It's like putting my brain on the taffy puller, dude. Hierophant reverse could be a Taurus. I have Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The Fool reversed. You're definitely not taking a leap of faith with this person here. This looks like a very slow healing process happening here, but I still see communication. And I'm just going to give you a personal opinion of mine. I will let you know when it's just my opinion. My personal opinion is that maybe this communication could be dragging it on a little bit longer than it needs to, you know? Just some personal advice. What I always advise, that feeling of unfinished business will be there, and it will influence us to do things that keep that unfinished business cycle rolling, you know? It'll influence me to want to talk to you or to try to work it out and whatnot. But if you've already made up your mind that it's not happening, you got to cut that communication right now. And yeah, it's hard, it's difficult, you know, it's uncomfortable. But after a while, you'll start to feel that pull get weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. And then once you feel that that unfinished business energy doesn't have any power over your emotions, then reach back out when you vibrate higher than it does. Does that make sense? That's just personal advice. We'll see the best advice here in just a second here. That's just personal Rich Lop advice, all cards aside. Let's see what the tarot says, though. Let's see what universe says. Da-doom-doom. Split the deck. That was the first one I saw. So, walk away. Nine of Cups reversed. All right. That definitely needs to be dealt with. I don't care which side of the coin that you're on. Okay. Again, this is the card that comes up for 98% of my clients. Emotional codependence. And we've all been there, dude. Every last one of us has been there. And basically, in simple layman's terms, this is the energy that states that I need a lover or a love connection to complete me, basically. Okay? Which doesn't work. That's impossible. It doesn't work that way. It never has and it never will. If it did work that way, relationships would very rarely fail if it really worked this way, okay? So that needs to be dealt with. Whether you're on one side of the coin or the other, nobody out there, it's not anybody's job and responsibility to make sure you feel a certain way. And it's not your job or your responsibility to make sure that anybody else feels a certain way. We can assist each other. I can be there for you. I can provide a helping hand. I can be an ear to listen. I can give you advice, and I can be there to support you. But at the end of the day, you're the one that has to do the work. See what I'm saying? Two more shuffles. Do-do-do. Most likely outcome and the advice. Page of Pentacles reversed. Chariot card. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Man, I'm seeing a lot of this new energy coming in here. It is Aries season. The fire is ramping up, dude, for real. So, yeah, I see the most likely outcome is that you're moving forward from this here. You're moving forward. Still feel a little bit psychologically discombobulated. Okay, it's normal. It happens. But I do see something new coming in with massive, massive potential. Okay? Massive potential. And that is the best advice as well. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Could be another Cancer here. I also have air signs or fire signs. But to move on from this, put your healing as your #1 priority. And yeah, something new's coming in here, okay? And again, I know I just said this for one of the other signs a minute ago, but I think this might be a test for you. This very well could be a test. Okay, are you done with that old cycle? Are you? Are you really? Okay, cool. Prove it. Show me. That's what universe will say to you every time. I know you say you're done with it, but you can say it in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up first. Show me. Prove it. Prove it. I'm going to send you a test. You know what I mean? Something new's coming in. But again, your #1 priority is your frequency that you're on when that new thing comes to you. If you look back at any failed connection you've ever had, the frequency you were on when you came together with this person will tell you everything you need to know about it. Oh yeah. You have no idea how much I've learned since I started looking at my life that way. Made quantum leaps. Quantum leaps. Oh yeah. All righty. How about Leo? Leo, yeah! I had to say it one time for my OG followers, man. Leo, yeah! What important messages do we have for Leo next week? Boom. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you are dealing with somebody at the workplace, possibly. I feel a pretty calm, cool, relaxed energy with this card, though. I really do. Calm, cool, collected. You know, feels pretty good. Feels pretty positive. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Bam. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles, though. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces. Okay. All right. Queen of Cups reversed. Ace of Wands and more new stuff happening here. That's cool. It's got to do with, it has to be something to do with Aries season here. Because I've been seeing lots and lots of new stuff coming in here. That's cool, dude. But again, past energy. Past energy. I think that the person you're dealing with is scheming something. Oh, I think they are. I know, fellow tarot readers, what's that tell you? On the person you're dealing with side. It's on their side, not yours. I see this on your side. I don't even think you talk about this person, do you? Those people who do know about this past situation, they wouldn't have a damn clue. They probably think that that's, you know, that's just a fart in the wind. Leo doesn't care about that no more. But you still feel it bubbling up in there a little bit. Oh, yeah, you do. I see it. It's all good, though. It happens. Actually, you know what? It's actually better. You're at an advantage when you still feel the energy in your conscious awareness. Whenever we move on from it and ignore it until it goes away, now it has embedded itself into your subconscious. And that's when it's harder to dig up and heal. Oh, yeah. So that's actually a good thing. It actually gives you an advantage. While it's still bubbling up inside of you and you still feel this person's energy, it's easier to work with at that point. Much easier to work with. Hang on a second, y'all. I got to get me some water. All right. Gotta hydrate. So, yes, new things coming in. Lots of potential. Some of you are already involved in something new here, okay? But whatever this is coming in that's new, there is a lot of potential here. But man. Okay, so some of you may have ghosted somebody or been ghosted. But there's definitely a sense of unfinished business, and I feel like this past person's scheming something. They're scheming something, and they're coming forward slowly but surely. But Page of Cups here. Man, this is all about new stuff happening here. This is all about new stuff happening here. Yes, see, the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Some of you, though, are just kind of like not even really opening up and making yourself too available, if that makes any sense. You know, got something new coming in real quick, though. But beware. I do think the past person you're dealing with still feels unfinished business. They feel like you betrayed them. They're still pointing the finger and blaming you. And that feeling that you feel, that person's energy, is them. That's the energy they're throwing at you. You know? Some of you are wondering, why do I still feel this person's energy? Because I think they're scheming something. Now, are they actually going to do it? I don't know. But I do think that they are definitely scheming some sort of way to try to slither back in there. Let's look at the most likely outcome and the advice for Leo. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so you're standing your ground. A lot of you are focused more on your work, your finances, and your money than anything. And some of you would just kind of prefer to be single, but you're standing your ground. You're standing your ground. I don't care maybe if this person tries to get your attention or if they try to reach out. You're standing your ground. You got your flag planted, and you're not bending. You're not flexing. That's the advantage of being a fixed sign, isn't it? Yeah, we fixed signs. We got that advantage. Every sign has its advantages and its disadvantages. And one of the advantages to fixed energy is it's a little bit easier to do that than. Okay, focus on new things coming in here. Focus on new things. I do think, though, yeah. Focus on new things here. For the most part, I don't really think most of you are really going to have to worry about this past person. Not really. I don't really think they're going to take any action. Okay, they're thinking about it. Oh, they're thinking about it, and they're probably still watching you, too. They still got their eye on you. They're peeping the Facebook, the Instagram, you know, but I don't really think they're going to do anything. So the best thing to do is, for those of you who just want to be single, hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Assign yourself some alone time. Others of you have new offers wanting to make their way into your aura. Focus on that. Focus on that, okay? Man. Lots and lots of new stuff coming in for people. I wonder why it always comes in like that. Very rarely it seems like whenever the readings come in here, it's all about the new thing, you know? And I don't make this shit up. I just read what I see on the table, you know? I just read what I see on the table. That's what's coming through. That's what I got to read. You dig what I'm saying? All right. How about Virgo? Virgo. Oops. Important messages for Virgo this next week. Vibration check between you and the person you're dealing with. Man, 5 of Cups, though. Okay, hang on. I'm going to take a sage break in just a second. Two more shuffles. Let me get this spread laid out. And hang on a second, y'all. Hang on a second. All right. Ooh, okay, that's cool. All right. Ooh, okay. Maybe this isn't all that negative. Okay, cool. Hold up. Turn my fan on. Open my window. All right. And we're going to get some sage going. I love these sage sticks. For those of you local, those of you Vegas people, we get these. These are so cool. They sell these at a little stand called Gaia Energy, and it's at the Galleria at Sunset. Love these things. That's like my favorite mall in Vegas. I don't like the ones downtown. The Galleria at Sunset. You go in there. There's a little stand, a little spiritual store. They sell crystals and stuff, and they have these little sage sticks there, and they're awesome, dude. All right, so Virgo, hang on. Raw food eater, thank you so much for that super chat. Greatly appreciated. Okay, cool. So I think the person that you're dealing with is finally throwing in the white towel and walking away. That's good. That's good, okay? So now that we got that out of the way, new things coming in. And see, right as soon as I said that it's very rare that this happens, then the very next spread, it happens. This is all about new things happening here. Some of you, all it takes is one last time for you to either ignore this person or turn them down. And then they're like, all right, fine, whatever. Fine, whatever. Deuces then. You know, there's some new energy coming in here. All right, I think a lot of you have lots of other options available to you, okay? And you finally found a sense of peace and balance. Okay, and that's a good thing. You know, I talk a lot about the frequency you need to be on when something comes in. Think about it. If you're all out of whack and you're all, and then a new connection comes in, you might screw it up, you know? So I really think that, okay, as soon as I'm at this woo-saw, something new's coming in. You're coming together with somebody new here. And that's just so cool how right as soon as you start to find that energy of letting go of the past, letting go of grudges, you know, sending somebody on their way with love and light, you know, then something new wants to come in here. But I kind of think a lot of you would much rather keep your options open, though. There's somebody very, very interested in you, though. Whoever this is very, very interested in you. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. Could be an earth sign, another earth sign. I have Leo, Sagittarius. Those are the only two major arcana that I have here on the table, but more cliffhangers, dude. Devil reversed, okay. All right, so yeah, I think a lot of you are like, you know what, I kind of want to keep my options open. I don't know, I'm feeling this out. You know, new communication coming in, I'm gonna feel you out. I'm gonna run you through the observation test, and I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna observe you, but I think most of you would rather keep your options open here, okay? But somebody definitely has their eye on you. They're very, very interested in you, okay? But again, I don't really know if I want to hop into something toxic right now. You know? I'm going to sit and I'm going to actually observe. I'm going to observe and make sure that anything new that comes in here, I'm going to compare you to the last person that screwed me over. I'm going to look for all the red flags, you know? And it's almost like you got to fill out an application to date Virgo, you know what I mean? You got to fill out an application to date Virgo is what it seems like here. But I really think that some of you are just wanting to keep your options open and take a break and kind of have some chill time here. But boy, you got this Queen of Cups energy. Two of Cups. Page of Wands. Whoops. Page of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Definitely somebody with their eye on you, Virgo. Big time. Big time. I don't really think you're interested right now, though. I don't think that you are. Okay, most likely outcome and the best advice for Virgo. Don't see? See, you're still walking away from the past. Nah. See, here's the funny thing about this right here. This person thinks he's walking away from love, but he's not. He's walking away from what he thought love was. That's why the tarot depicts lovers as cups, because that's what most of us think. We think that love is only something somebody can bring to you that will fulfill you from the outside in. And you know what? This dude here in this card is tired of playing that game. Every time I drink from one of these cups, it's the same old thing. I'm fulfilled for a little bit, and then I'm empty again. And then I'm fulfilled for a little bit again, and then I'm empty again. You know? So now I'm walking away from that game right now. I don't really want to do that. All these empty cups, none of them fulfilled me. I don't really think that that's where being fulfilled comes from. What's the next card? Nine of Cups, emotional independence. Then what's the next card? 10 of Cups, the perfect relationship. It's not done that way by accident, y'all. It's not. It's not. Two more shuffles. Boom! Ha-ha! Yeah, you're making a head over heart decision. Ooh, yes. Yes. See, right now, you're not making any decisions as far as anything new coming in. I think you're at a crossroads and you're analyzing what path you want to take right now. But a lot of you are just taking a break and saying, you know what? No. The highest vibrational Virgo energy available to the human consciousness goes off alone. And it gathers its thoughts and its ideas, and it abstracts all the wisdom from all of his experiences, he or she or whatever, whoever depicted here, and it's very, very powerful. I think you're turning anything new that comes in down for right now, okay? See, the best advice is to keep your options open. Keep them open. You're already doing what you need to be doing. Don't let anybody know what your next move is, okay? I know you all hear me say this a lot. Whenever I have a plan set in stone, like a plan, I'm gonna do this at this date, at this time, I don't tell nobody. Don't let anybody know what your plans are and what your next move is, okay? Until after it's done. All righty. Libra. Got any librarians in here? I call y'all librarians, those of you new to my channel. Because, you know, we call Aquarius people Aquarians and Sagittarius people Sagittarians. So why can't we call Libras librarians? Thank you, Cabri, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. How about Libra? Libra, we're going in order, y'all. Going in order. And the zodiac signs in order from Aries to Pisces. Page of Wands. Some of you dealing with a fire sign. Communication. I think it's something new, too. Lots of new things coming in for a lot of the signs this Aries season. Libra. Boom. Queen of Pentacles reversed. All right. Some of y'all feel a little bit discombobulated here. There's some past energy. There's some past energy, the person you're dealing with here. I don't really think the person that you're dealing with, though, is actually going to make any moves. I don't see any communication happening. Not really. Thank you, Jay, for that super chat. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. So, yeah, the person you're dealing with, they're pretty well detached from this, but they still haven't moved on from it. They don't have any actual emotion for you. I don't think they're in love with you. You know what I mean? The King of Swords, High Priestess. Could be blocked communication between the two of you. And I think they're keeping their eye on you, basically. They're keeping their eye on you. Because I think maybe they're waiting for something new to come in. They're waiting for something new to come in here, okay? But I don't really see them taking any action. I don't see them reaching out. If communication's blocked, I don't really see them trying to get around it. Thank you, Brianna, for that super chat. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. All right, so right now, though, some of you are already involved in something, though. But you got 10 of Cups here. 10 of Cups, Page of Wands. Some of you are either already involved in something brand new, or you have your eye on somebody, or something new's coming in, whatever it is here. Things are moving kind of slow, though. See, here's, you know how my OG followers know this phrase, flippy floppy. Flippy floppy. You know, your scale, one day it's like this. You know, it's like, man, I take one rock off of this side and it goes clunk. Okay, well, I put a rock on this side and it goes clunk, you know? So there's a part of you that feels very, very scattered and unorganized, you know, and then the next day you wake up and everything feels good and smooth. And no, I got my ducks in a row. I got my poop in a group and I got my shit together. And then the next day you wake up like, oh no, what am I doing, you know? But right now I think that that whatever this new is coming in here, maybe it scares you a little bit. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, it could be a Taurus for some of you. But right now, I think you feel very unstable. Some of you feel very, very unstable. More cliffhangers. Ooh. Temperance. Temperance. You're allowing yourself to return to balance here. Ooh, the Five of Wands, though. And the Moon card. Yeah, see, a lot of you are kind of keeping to yourself. Could be a Pisces or Sagittarius. A lot of you are keeping to yourself right now to try to avoid conflict. Maybe you feel very, very conflicted inside, you know? I don't want this inner battle to manifest in my outside world. I don't want it to. But there's something with a lot of potential coming in here. But again, potential energy is only potential energy, though. It's really hard to say whether or not you're actually utilizing that. 10 of Pentacles reversed. I keep pulling cards off the top of the deck to see if I see some sort of action, and I'm not. I'm not. Moon card and the Temperance. I don't really see a whole lot of movement. You got an inner battle going on, though. You got one hell of an inner battle happening right here. Oh, Libra, Libra, Libra. That just, that's like popcorn popping in my head. That's what my brain feels like, a popcorn machine. I can't focus on one piece of popcorn. Everything's going everywhere, dude. Libra, Libra. Woo, saw, man. Woo, saw, bro. Whew. I can barely even read your cards, y'all. His energy is so scattered. It's all good, though. It happens. I know how it is. Trust me. Trust me, man. All right, what's the most likely outcome and the best advice here? Let's see what's up with this new stuff for Libra, man. Universe, if you would, please. That's what I really want to read. I want to read the new stuff here. Because the past person, they're not coming back around. They're not reaching out. They're not doing anything. It's just creating this tension. Just creating this tension, basically, is all that's really doing. The Page of Swords. So I think for this new situation here, a lot of you are just kind of keeping it at communication, you know? Last shuffle, last one. Boom. Hierophant reversed. Yeah, I don't really see you committing to anything right now. You're not really committing to anything right now. No, not really. Right now, I think you're putting your healing as your number one priority. You're healing. You're healing, and returning to balance. And that's good. That's good to get your scales balanced out before you do anything else, okay? The best advice would be to work on returning back to balance. But here's the most important thing. Don't try too hard. Don't try too hard. Don't try to work too hard to get anybody's attention. Don't try to work too hard to get people to like you. Just be you 100%. The right people will like you. And the people that you don't need to be worried about, they won't like you. That's fine. That's fine. Let universe bring the people to you that like you. You know? Let universe sort that out. I shouldn't have to prove to you what I bring to the table. I shouldn't have to go out of my way and do extra things to try to impress you or to try to show you what my intentions are. I'm going to open up. I'm going to be the 100% authentic me. And if you're somebody that universe, deems as important to me, cool. If not, deuces. All right, bye. Just be you. Don't try too hard. But right now, don't commit to anything. Don't make a 100% commitment right now. Just keep your options open and return to balance, okay? But the funny thing about it is, here's the funny thing. Whenever you make the decision to start doing that, that's when everybody's attracted to you. So it makes it a little bit more challenging, you know? People pick up on that. We're drawn to what is out of our reach. So whenever you become out of reach to pretty much anybody, now everybody's energetically attracted to you. Oh yeah. Yep. That's the catch-22 there, okay? All righty, so Scorpio. What's this all about? Come on now. Come on now, Scorpio. A grudge. Got your guard up. Could be conflict for some of you. Still grudging though, Scorpio. Come on, man. 1, 2. Thank y'all for the positive feedback. Appreciate it. Larissa, thank you. Appreciate it. Boom, High Priestess. All right. Man, some of you are dealing with a Pisces. You're keeping this to yourself. Look, Scorpio, let me just tell you this, okay? And this is from experience. This is from cold, hard experience of learning the laws of energy and applying them to my life. Universe responds to what's really happening in here, okay? Some of you know this. If you already knew this, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who think that, you know, just because you keep secrets and keep things to yourself and you fooled everybody else means you fooled the universe. I know that's not all of you, but those of you who need to hear that, the universe responds to what's really happening in here. You can have everybody around you fooled, and that's fine. But your results in life are telling the truth about what's really happening in here, okay? I can't stress this enough. I know that that's not for everybody, but for those of you who needed to hear that, because I do see you're holding this in. You're still holding this in. You're still angry. You're still very pissed off at this person. And hey, you may have every right to be. You may have been completely and totally backstabbed. Okay, but that's no excuse to hang on to negative energy. Okay, now there is no window of like you have to heal at this point. No. And I'm definitely not the suck it up, buttercup, and get over it type of person. Absolutely not. The first step is acknowledging that this needs to be healed, especially if the wound's still fresh. That's fine. I get it. But I acknowledge that I need to begin the healing process here. It could be another Scorpio for some of you. But I see a lot of emotional manipulation was happening here. A lot of it was, okay? A lot. The person you're dealing with here, they're very drained by this. Could be a Leo. Let's see, I have Leo, Scorpio, Pisces. They're very, very drained, and they're just completely energetically drained. They're letting this come to an end. They're throwing in the white towel. You're throwing in the white towel. But you're still guarded, though. You're still very, very guarded when it comes to this person. 7 of Cups reversed, 2 of Wands. Yeah, you're at a bit of a crossroads now. You're at a crossroads, but I still kind of think that you're moving forward anyway, you know? It's kind of like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hey, eeny, meeny, miny, mo is usually, sometimes if you find yourself, again, more personal advice, if you find yourself lost in the darkness and you have no idea which way to go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and the universe will always lead you down the right path. I'm just going to pick a path and start walking. I'm just going to pick a path and start walking. I don't know where to go. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or not. So I'm just going to pick a path and walk it. And I will let universe guide me, you know? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But you're still grudging. Still grudging. It's got to be healed eventually. You have to transmute that energy, okay? You have to transmute it. It requires conscious effort. Let's look at the most likely outcome and the best advice. Ooh. Oh, this is heavy energy, Scorpio. Oh. Heavy, 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 heavy. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Okay, good. I was worried about y'all there for a minute. Okay, most likely you are healing from this. Okay, good. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. 2 more shuffles here. 2 more. Boom. Ah, yes. 5 of Wands. Avoiding conflict. Okay. And the 2 of Wands at crossroads again. And you got new communication on the horizon. Well, right now, don't make any solid decisions. Okay. Only control what you actually have control of, okay? If it's out of your control, it's part of the plan. I'm going to say that louder for the people in the back. If it's out of your control, it's part of the plan. Do not fight or force anything to happen that's obviously wanting to work against you, okay? Put forth work and effort, but when you cross the line into forcing and fighting something, you need to back off. Hey, maybe that door will open eventually, but don't kick it down. Don't kick it down. You have to walk up to the door to see if you can trigger the motion sensor to get it to open. If it doesn't, knock on it. Universe sees what you want. Okay, don't kick the door down. If it doesn't open right away, back away from it. See what I'm saying? Just a little advice you can take with you on your journey. Okay, and maintain a sense of emotional independence whether you're in a relationship or not. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're single. Doesn't matter if you have come together with the person you can spend the rest of your life with. Emotional independence does not mean that you and the person that you're dealing with are not going to be there to support each other. What it means is I don't depend on you to be my only sense of fulfillment. On those days when I don't have anybody to lean on, they will happen. Those days will happen. What are you going to do if you and your person are both exclusively going through some shit? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You have to have the ability to fulfill yourself. If not, you're up doo-doo creek without a paddle, man. Okie dokie. Sagittarius, man, I'm gonna tell you what. Hang on, Scorpio done. Whew, brought some energy up in this room, boy. Man, y'all got that deep, intense ass energy, man. Whew. Hold up. Howdy-do. Whew. All right. Man, Scorpio, y'all don't play. Y'all don't be playing, Scorpio. Man, y'all's energy is heavy, boy. All right. Cool. Right on. Now, Sagittarius. Ooh. Man, communication's coming in for everybody, isn't it? Well, hopefully this is something new, exciting, and good. Hopefully this isn't no past toxic shit. See? Hey man, I'm gonna tell you what. If it is past energy, hopefully it's something that can be healed from, you know? Maybe it's like I don't know. Let's see. Two more shuffles, two more. We'll see. Y'all know me. I read what I see on the table. I'm not one of those readers that will lie about the cards. I've witnessed them do that. Oh, yeah. I've witnessed tarot card readers pull cards out and straight up lie about it. And it's like, dude, what the hell, man? Not me. I'm not scared of your mean messages and your mean comments. I don't care. I read what I see. I sure do. I sure do. You don't like it? I don't care. I'll tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okie dokie. Speaking of which, King of Swords. And I think that's you. This is a past situation here. Okay, there is something new coming in though. That's the good thing. There is new opportunities being made available to you, but this is weighing much more heavily on the past. Okay, I think the person that you're dealing with has been waiting around on you. They still feel this connection very, very, very intensely, okay? You don't. Could be a Gemini for some of you. I have Gemini, and that's it. It could be anybody, though. You still feel an incomplete cycle, but I don't really think you're emotionally attached to this anymore. Stone cold, boy. Stone cold, okay? Could be a person at a distance from you, but I really feel like they're waiting to hear from you. You're not, though. I don't think you have anything to say to this person. Maybe nothing new. Maybe some of you, this could have been like an on and off thing. And if Sagittarius doesn't have something to say, that speaks volumes, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I've never met a Sagittarius that doesn't have nothing to say. The only time I've ever met a Saggy that has nothing to say is if you've already said it 100 times, right? Right? I'm pretty sure it comes out of your mouth before you even realize. I love y'all. You know I'm engaged to Sagittarius, so I can pick and poke. But anyway, though. So yeah, you don't even really have anything to say to this person. You don't even really have anything to say to him, I don't think. Not really. And they don't really have anything to say to you either, but you do have new communication coming in. New communication coming in. Okay, let me see if I can find out a little bit more about that. Ooh, Queen of Swords reversed. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles reversed. There's a lot of push-pull energy right here. So I think that whatever this is new that's coming in right here, it's just, I think you're keeping most people at arm's distance right now. A lot of you. A lot of you are keeping people at arm's distance and not allowing anybody to get in too terribly close. Okay? Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're still guarded. You still got your guard up. I'm seeing nothing about, sorry y'all, I'm not really seeing much about this right here. I don't think this is the person that you're, it could be, for some of you, this could be this past person, but I don't really feel like it is because of this. I don't really feel like it is, you know? You're healing. Good, good, yes. Sober girl. There you go. Nice username too, by the way. Yeah, I see a lot of that. I see a lot of healing. Healing. Okay? Trying to find some action. Oh, yeah, there you go. Man, I ain't taking on nobody's drama. You know, so some of you are coming out of a situation in which you gave too much of yourself. You know, you gave too much of yourself. You dumped too much of your energy out and wasn't reciprocated anything in return. Okay, I'm not showing any appreciation. Now, the thing about it is that's just a part of life, and you know, we learn that along the way. Good God, I've learned that a million times. If I do something for you, I do it because that's the type of person that I am, not because I need something in return from you, and not because I expect you to praise me or anything like that. I don't really care what you do. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? So, cliffhanger for Sagittarius. Cliffhanger. Let's look at the most likely outcome and the advice. Most likely outcome and advice. Da-doom-doom. Ooh, Queen of Cups, though. Queen of Cups, though. I think there is a possibility with a waiting period for you to begin to develop feelings for whoever this new person is that you're talking to, okay? Six of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, see? Okay. Yeah, right now, I think you're keeping people at arm's distance. Hey, you're doing the right thing, though. You're doing the right thing. 11-11, okay? Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. This has 11-11 written all over it. Me personally, now people come to me and ask me these things all the time. This is a sidebar. I don't know where this came from. But people do come to me and ask me, like, why am I seeing these numbers or whatever? And that's a very, very specific, personal conversation between you and your guides, okay? However, for me personally, and take this if it resonates for you, when I see 11-11, that's when I'm kind of, 11-11 only shows up for me whenever I'm like, you know, when you have those times where you're like, oh man, am I on the right path? Things kind of seem to be, I'm not sure what's going on right now. Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? 11-11, that's universe's way of saying, this is just me personally. It could be you too, but this is just Rich Lot personally. Whenever universe shows me that, that's universe saying, look, I know things may seem a little bit weird and crazy and scary right now. Don't worry about it. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't change a thing. That's what it means for me. And that's what I'm seeing here for you. Keep doing what you're doing. It might be nerve-wracking. It might be scary. Okay? Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. But Six of Wands. Thank you, Joy, for that super chat. Thank you. And the positive feedback. Appreciate you. So right now, I already think you all are doing exactly what you need to be doing. Okay? Those of you taking a break and healing, you already know. Man, you all always blow my mind and impress me with your ability to do inner work. I'm always more impressed with Sagittarians than anybody when it comes to your ability to do inner work and heal and transform and change. You know? You know what I mean? I would have to say, from my personal experience, this is just my opinion, of all the signs that I've observed, I've noticed Sagittarius is always very, very, very more skilled and talented from my experiences and the people that I've met. This doesn't mean everybody on the planet, but doing that, very, very skilled, you know, at doing inner work and transformation. That's why I got me one. Tee-hee. Alrighty, how about Capricorn? Cappies, Caparoo. Whoa. Capricorn, ooh, Five of Pentacles reverse just fell out here. We'll see if that wants to come back out. If it's meant to be in the reading, I just felt like I should put it back in. If it's meant to be in the reading, it'll come out. Capricorn. Okay, Ten of Wands reversed. All right, this is something you're getting over. Beautiful. This is no longer a burden to you. No longer a burden. That's good. Three more shuffles. Ooh. Overall energy. But this is also your energy too. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. You are very heavily guarded though. Ooh, you got something new coming in. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yes, 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 yes. You have something new coming in. Okay, cool. Cool, you have something new coming in here, all right? There is this death reversed energy here, but this really feels to me like it goes with this Ten of Wands, okay, reversed. Yes, there is a cycle that you're still in the process of healing from, a past person, okay? But this looks to me, you know how I've gone back and forth from the way that I teach and the advice that I give. I always like to give the fail-safe advice, which is heal first, then worry about new things coming in. But nobody likes to do that, you know? Okay, I'll meet you in the middle. Something new comes in, draw a line between the new situation and your healing. They have nothing to do with each other. Do not look to a new person to heal you or to distract you from your healing. You see what I'm saying? And I'm seeing a lot of you doing that. A lot of you are doing that, okay? Because you still got your guard up. This is all you. So let's talk about this. This is one of the strangest things when it comes to the tarot here. This could be the card of something very, very unhealthy and toxic, but it's also the Capricorn card. So since it's the overall energy for the Capricorn reading, yeah, it could be something very unhealthy when it comes to this, but this is also you utilizing the highest vibrational version of Capricorn energy. So it's a good thing too, you know? And that's good. A lot of you, of course, Capricorn, focused on your work, your financing, building an empire, and figuring out how to enjoy yourself. You're enjoying yourself here, okay? You finally found a place of peace and relaxation, okay? Something new's coming in here, and this person definitely wants to commit to you. They definitely want to commit to you, okay? Coming in kind of slow, though. They're not just jumping in head first because, again, they are also moving on from a past cycle here. But I still see you kind of got your guard up a little bit, keeping this person at arm's distance. Queen of Cups reversing. You may be a little bit slow to open up, too. So, yeah, a lot of you have your options open, okay? Some of you maybe have been dating around and exploring new options, okay? But this next thing coming in here, this person really, really wants to commit to you. They really do. I'm just not 100% sure if you want to commit to this. Man, what's up with all these cliffhanger energies happening here, man? See? But this is what's headed your way. And this is you. This is your response, basically, you know? Nah, I'm chilling. I would much rather focus on work, finance, and money. I'm going to focus on my business, focus on building an empire. I don't know. That last situation that I was in, I don't really want to play this game again. I really don't. I really, really don't. Man, I kind of wish... See, these energies right here, there's been so many cliffhanger readings here today that I kind of wish it was like a full reading so that I could pull the person you're dealing with apart and dig their energy up a little bit more. I just don't have time on the all signs readings. But I'm going to be starting a new round, probably either today or tomorrow, of the next rounds of individual sign readings. So maybe we'll be able to pick up from there. Hey, I don't do this shit on purpose, y'all. I get just as curious as you. Man, what else is going on, you know? What else is going to happen? And yeah, I promise you, I used to back in the day when I was a tarot card viewer, I thought that readers were doing that to keep you hanging on the edge of your seat just so you keep coming back and watching the videos. Maybe some people do. That's not what I'm doing. Swear to God. Swear to God, I'm sitting here wondering and curious too, dude. What's the most likely outcome and the best advice for Capricorn? Ooh, Queen of Cups. Okay. 2 more. Work is your main focus. That's good, Jasmine. I feel you, man. I feel you. Work is the main focus. It's funny too, because when Capricorns come to me for a reading, 99% of the Capricorns that come to me for a reading, usually the first question is a work-related finance question. I love it. All right, so this is a slow transition for you here. I don't think that you're going to pass up on this opportunity. I don't think you will. Thank you, Healing, for that super chat. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. I don't think you're actually going to let this opportunity pass you by, but I think that you're calculating this. This is a brand new doorway of opportunity. It's a new doorway. It's opening, you know, and it feels different. Whatever this is new that's coming in here for you, I think you're feeling it out, okay? And you're doing the smart thing. And the smart thing is, see, you know, a lot of us get wrapped up in this horribly toxic cycle where we're looking for something that made us feel the way somebody made us feel in the past, you know? We got involved in a situation in the past that wasn't even successful, you know, but it made us feel a certain way. It triggered an emotion, you know, and we're trying to recreate that emotion. Unbeknownst to most people, though, if you're trying to recreate that emotion, you're going to recreate the experience, you know? So that's one thing that can be tricky to break up out of. But I think you're feeling for something that's different, because there's something different about this right here. But you're doing it slowly, and you're calculating your moves, you know? Still got your guard up, and that's good. Keep your guard up for now, okay? Keep your guard up. Don't just let anybody in. Not right now. Not while you have all these things to work for that you're working towards. Okay, be picky and choosy who you let in your aura and who you let into your life, you know? Picky and choosy. Lots of people out there just want to use and take advantage. And if you smell it, if you even catch a whiff of that, deuces, bye. Deuces. What's up, Mary? How you doing? How you doing? All righty, Aquarius. 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 What important messages do we have for Aquarius this week? Ooh, the Lover's card. Okay. Could be a Gemini that you're dealing with. Some of you could be dealing with a twin flame. Thank you so much for that super chat, Mary. I greatly appreciate you. That's not everybody. Not everybody is dealing with a twin flame, but even if it's not an actual twin flame connection, the intensity level is equal, okay? Just vibrationally, it's different. You know what I mean? So, 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. This is something new. Seems like almost all the signs today have had new energy coming in. Almost all of them so far. Boom, 10 of Cups reversed. Okay, so this is something from the past here. Something from the past. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. Oh, you got that 10 of Pentacles, though. You got that 10 of Pentacles, though. Ooh, yes, you do have something new coming in. Okay. Okay, right on. But you do have this past energy right here, and I do think that somebody wants to attempt to reconcile. Okay? They want to attempt to reconcile, but they're not willing to actually work on it. That makes sense? But you're beginning a new cycle here. Some of you definitely aren't worrying about money. I know that's not everybody, but some of you definitely have a lot of energy behind you that is on your side when it comes to your finances. But either way, regardless if it's finance, regardless if it's your love connections or whatever, you have success on the horizon, and you know this, okay? You're manifesting new things here, manifesting brand new things, but you still got some past energy here. I don't even really know if you're going to respond to this, because you feel like you're at a crossroads here. But you have something extremely intense coming in here. Extremely, extremely intense. Page of Cups reversed, Queen of Cups reversed. See, because you got the Ace of Cups and the Lover's card. But somebody from the past still has their eye on you. And you know this. You know this. It's no secret. You're very aware. You feel it. You feel it. But I kind of feel like you're very, very, very calm, cold, and cool about it. You're not reacting to it. You're probably not talking about it. You're not doing anything, being influenced by this energy here. Because some of you, this was an on and off type of thing, and you know that I think this person, whoever the past energy is, they have a lot of cute things to say. You know, they know how to articulate a really, really cute sounding speech, and that's about it. That's about it. All talk, no action. I think they just want to play games too. Yeah, I don't think, because look, they got the Page of Pentacles. You got Knight of Swords reversed here. So you'll either straight up reject this person or just ignore them. Just ignore them. But yeah, they're just coming back to play the same old games. They're not putting forth any honest, legitimate work. They're not being serious about this. So you've completed this cycle, okay? You completed an old cycle, but like I've been telling people, it's a test. Universe will test you, okay? And an attempted reconciliation, universe will use attempted reconciliations to stage a test for you very frequently, very, very frequently, okay? I have this past person come back around. You're gonna have to prove to me that you're ready for new things. Show it, show it, show me with your actions, okay? Especially with that Magician energy right there. Oh yeah. Something intense coming in, very, very intense, when you least expect it. And there is a very cold, hard, scientific reason why it happens when you least expect it. And that's what I talk about a lot in my personal readings. There's a science to that. It has to happen when you least expect it, actually. It actually has to. It can't when you're expecting it. And I explain that in great depth. How many of you have come to me for a personal reading? I'll tell you that. I'll break the science down. Oh yeah, there's science. Oh yeah, there is. Let's look at the most likely outcome and the best advice here. Most likely outcome and the best advice. Yeah. I don't think you're worrying about this past person anymore. Not really. See? New doors are opening for you. New doors are opening for you. Okay, yeah, look, I don't think if you hear from this past person, I think most of you are either straight up rejecting them, straight up turning them down, or just plain out ignoring them, okay? You're doing the best that you can not to think about this. Don't think about that error thought, you know? The best advice, though, bring forth the highest vibrational version of your energy that you possibly can. You need to vibrate higher than your zodiac sign. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is, okay? We need to figure out how this energy influences me so that I can vibrate higher than it does and use it rather than it dragging me around and using me as its puppet, you know? So don't wait around on the past. But it wouldn't hurt, too, to take a second look at your priority list, okay? Let's sit down and write it out if you have to. What is it that I really want? What's the goal? And what's my priority list? What's number one on the priority list? What is it? What is it? Now, I'm not sitting here telling you what your priority list should be. Just ask yourself this. What is it that I really, 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 really want? You know, make sure it's in a good order, okay? Because a lot of times what we tend to do, again, I'll be the first to admit I've done it a million times, is that we take the least important shit that we should be worried about and we stick it all the way up top. No. And then the most important thing is somewhere down there in the middle. Now, just take a second look at it. Just take a second look. Make sure we're taking the correct steps in that direction. Okie dokie. One more sage break before we get to Pisces. Don't forget, information on scheduling personal readings is in the description of the video, y'all. All right. Okie dokie. Pisces. Pisces. What important messages do we have for my Pisceans? Dun, 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 dun. No, don't forget about the past. You don't want to do that. You don't want to forget it. You don't want to forget it. Don't forget that. Because guess what happens when you forget about it? Guess what happens? Guess where that energy goes? No fucking where. Underneath of your conscious awareness. Now it becomes a thought form of its own. It's attached to you. Don't forget it. Sit with it. Understand it. Push pause in your mind. Everything is happening all at once, okay? Take a trip back to the past in your mind. This can be really, really hard. This is for advanced level healing, okay? So this could be pretty heavy for some of you, but pull that memory back up into your conscious awareness, okay? And like you got a remote control. Push play, pause, sit with it, be there in that memory, in that experience. Pause it, walk up to that past version of yourself. Yo, dude, it's all good, man. I do this all the time. Something I'm embarrassed about or something that hurt really bad. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. This is just one little experience. You know, it's okay that you did that thing. You didn't know any better. It's all right. We've learned now. I promise you the future is looking much brighter. It's okay. Don't be mad. Don't hang on to this. You know what I mean? Walk up to the person that betrayed you. Push pause and walk up to them. It's okay. It's all good. You taught me a lot. I learned a lot from this experience. I forgive you for what you did. You know? Sit with it and be with it and it'll happen on its own by default. But if you forget about it, you try to bury it and stomp it down, it ain't going nowhere. It'll just keep repeating itself over and over and over, energetically. And then by default, poof, you'll feel it. It'll go away. It'll leave you. All right, Pisces. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. 4 swords. Beautiful. Woo-sa. Chilling, relaxing. I found that place of peace. 3 of Wands. Justice card. Okay. There's that 5 of Wands, though. There's that 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords, the Tower card. So, yeah, the Tower has come crashing down, okay? But you're cool. Okay, this could have been one last big blow-up argument for some of you, okay? But, see, the cool thing about 10 of Swords energy is the worst is over. Okay, finally. You know what? Throwing in the white towel, I sense acceptance here. Some of you, I don't know if this is something that already happened or something that's about to happen. But, bam, pop off into one big old mean, nasty, ugly fight for some of you. You know, that's obviously not everybody. And then, whoo-sa, you know what? Could be a Virgo for some of you. Woo-sa, okay, cool, whatever. I'm making the logical decision here. I'm making the logical, this right here isn't worth it. I'm letting the Tower fall. The person that you're dealing with refuses to do their inner work. They're not really looking at themselves, you know? They're not looking at themselves. In any given situation, we point the finger too much. I think that this person's doing way too much finger pointing. And even if you did something wrong, that's fine. They're still refusing to look at themselves here, okay? Could be a Taurus for some of you. I have Taurus, Virgo, and Libra, okay? But, yeah. The final, it's over. The last brick of the tower finally fell off, but you're okay with it. I think you're at peace with this. You're accepting it. It's cool. You know what I mean? Wow, that's interesting. I didn't expect that. The person you're dealing with does miss the hell out of you, too. They definitely miss the hell out of you. Wow. Wow, Pisces. I did not expect that. That blindsided me. All right, most likely outcome and the best advice. That was real short, sweet, and simple. Now, I didn't do that on purpose. That was like really to the point. To the point, you know? Boom, King of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, I see you're standing your ground. Standing your ground, standing firm. Okay, it is what it is. I'm not going to try to play any more games with you. I'm not going to go through, you know, these emotional manipulation games or any of this, you know, trying to force things and fight. I'm not. This is the decision that I made, and I'm not budging from it. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, dude, see? Man, you're putting your foot down and you're planting it there, ain't you? Oh yeah, big time, big time. Ace of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups, the Lover's card. Something new's coming in for you. Something new's coming in. The minute you actually throw your hands in the air and say, okay, I take my hands off the wheel. All right, wherever it goes, wherever the vehicle goes is where it goes. Then universe is like, finally, thank you. Give me that damn steering wheel. You need to be going this way. Bam. Shang-a-lang-a bing bang. The next thing that comes in. I just told you all this last night. The next thing that comes in, intense. Intense, intense. Okay? And the good thing is I see you. Remember what I told you all last night on the Pisces reading? Remember? Your frequency is the most important thing. Okay? Somebody in the comments said, why don't you talk more about the new thing that comes in? Because that's the last thing you need to be worried about. The frequency you're on when it gets here is the most important thing you need to worry about. And look, I think that a lot of you are actually passing that test. Okay? I'm at a place of relaxation. My emotions are stable. I'm in an emotionally responsible and stable state of mind. Okay, I got my priority list in order. See what I'm saying? And that's when because this next thing that comes in, I'm gonna tell you what, man, you're gonna have your head on straight. Because it's gonna be intense. Really, really intense. Okay? Just relax. That's the last thing you need to worry about. Your number one priority is your emotional, spiritual, and psychological healing. Woo-saw, Pisces. It's looking good for you. I think you got good things on the horizon, okay? Very good things. So anywho, I feel like those were the messages that all my signs needed to hear this week. I greatly appreciate every last one of you for tuning in, playing along. The positive feedback, the love, the super chats, the shares, and the likes and comments. Greatly appreciate it, y'all. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video for information on how to schedule personal readings with me. I'm out of here for now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.